Hello and welcome. My name is Ernie, and welcome to another installment of Tech Tips. And this tech tip is about what type of battery to use for your wireless mic. All of the wireless mics that I know of use two AA 1.5 volt batteries, and it equals 3 volts. So the key to success in order to get your wireless mic to be picked up by your antenna on your wireless mic receiver is to make sure the voltage is pretty much consistent at 3 volts. Now, like most common wedding DJs, they use the common alkaline, either this brand, Everready or Duracell, and they're not bad, but a lot of other DJs use these. These are nickel metal hydrate rechargeable batteries, which only put out a 1.2 volt. So that's 2.4 volts opposed to 3.0. So you're losing voltage on these bad boys. And there's another way you can, there's a third way you could power up your wireless mic, and that's by using a disposable lithium battery, which are probably about 4, maybe 5 times as much as one of these. Probably about 4 times as much, maybe 5 times as much as one of these. But according to the chart, if you're looking at the chart, the lithium disposable batteries outperform both of these batteries, the metal hydrate and the alkaline battery. There are differences in both batteries. Number one, the alkaline battery is good because it's like a quick hot rod. It takes off and it's giving you voltage until maybe about, I would say about an hour and a half into your show. Then it starts plummeting down like the stock market. The metal hydrate, these rechargeable batteries, are low voltage at the beginning, but they're consistent. So if you're looking at the chart, they last longer than the alkaline in longevity. So you can use your wireless mic longer than having to replace these all the time. But the voltage, what I was talking to you about in the beginning, will be lower. So it's not going to be as powerful. Now, let's get this straight here. These bad boys, commonly in the United States, are averaging only 10 milliwatt watts. What am I saying? It only radiates 10 milliwatts to maybe even 15 to more expensive wireless mics, but that's it. That's not even a watt. It's 10 or 15 milliwatts, which is nothing. So what I'm trying to say is you got to keep the voltage regulated because it's broadcasting in such a low power rating. Now, you can also get lithium batteries to use with your wireless mic, but lithium rechargeable batteries. Now, the caveat to this one is this one will fit, except for you got to remember one thing. These output 3.7 volts. You only need 3 volts to charge to get this thing running. So that 0.7 will be a little bit too much for the wireless mic, but not enough to blow out the circuits in it. So what you can do is you can use one of these and get yourself a dummy cell. They sell those dummy cells on eBay or Amazon. It's a dummy cell that doesn't have any power coming out of it, and use one of these 3.7s plus a dummy cell to power this thing here. And the great thing about these lithium batteries is that you can recharge them. You don't just throw them away like the alkaline or the lithium disposables. But the caveat on this one, it only lasts a good hour and 10 minutes before it peters out. This thing lasts about, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours before it peters out. These last 3 to 4 hours before they peter out. So you got your choice. You got low voltage to last you about 3.5 to 4 hours with your mic. Consistent 3 voltage, but it's only going to last you about an hour and a half before it peters out. Or consistent voltage on this thing here with the dummy cell, 3.7 volts, but it only lasts you about an hour. But you can recharge it. Can't recharge this. Oh, great. There it goes. And you can't recharge the lithium disposable expensive batteries, but you can charge this. So anyway, those are the options that you have, and they're not very good options because, like I said, this is a better deal here because it's putting out 3 volts, but it peters out about after an hour and a half. These are great because it'll last you a good 3.5 to 4 hours, but you're not getting a consistent 3 volt power out of these things. So what do you do? Well, you can use, if you're a high-end DJ, get the lithium batteries. They're the best choice. They outlast both of these, but the price is really high. It has a lot of milliamp hours in those batteries. Milliamp hours are the numbers that they use to figure out how long things are going to last. I'll give you an example here. These are from IKEA. This is their better nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries. This thing is 2450 milliamp hours. That's not bad. This is a Railvac. This is like 2200 milliamp hours. It's not bad either, but this is a lot more than this one here. So I suggest this one here is a good one to buy. The price well too at IKEA. This is just an example. This is a flashlight battery for one of my lithium flashlights. It's pretty bright, but anyway, the bottom line is this will be no good because it's only going to last an hour, maybe hour 15 with a dummy cell. This will last you up to maybe 3.5, 4 hours on the mic, and this will last you a good hour and a half before the voltage starts crapping out. And according to the chart, the voltage when it's no good, when the battery is no good, the voltage is usually at 1 volt, which isn't worth a damn to anybody. So, too bad. Anyway, so that's our tech tip on how to use what type of battery to use. This one here is my favorite. This is a 6,000 milliamp rechargeable lithium power brick that I use to power up these two items without using an extension cord or a power brick or anything like that. I love that. But well, anyway, what I'm trying to say, this is 6,000 milliwatt hours, which relates into 6 hours. But if I'm using this item and this item, it's going to split it into half, so it's going to last a good 3 hours before this thing peters out. But anyway, that's your choice. And for me, if I was a high-end wedding DJ, I would definitely not use alkaline, the Energizer Bunny one or the Duracells. I would not use that if I was a high-end wedding DJ. I would, bite my tongue and get the lithium cell. Look at the chart. The chart speaks for itself. It has a lot of milliamp hours on it. It kicks ass on anything on this table. All right. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Have a great week, and I hope you got something out of it. And the bottom line is, if you're a high-end wedding DJ, use lithium AA's. If not, be like the herd and use this. Or if you want to go green, use the rechargeables. Saves a lot of money, but you're still not going to get the full amount of voltage from this thing here. This one you will. Let me repeat myself. You'll get the full 3 volts, but only for like an hour or even 45 minutes, and then it starts degrading. So you got to think about what you want to do. But the lithium disposable batteries will last you a longer time with a 3 volt output. That's what you want. You want this damn thing to broadcast at the highest amount that's usually put out for these things, which is, like I said, it's 10 milliwatts, which isn't really a whole lot. But what are you going to do? All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.